Hi there. Uh, I hope you're all fine wherever you are around the world. My name is Andrew. The other names are too long to list. They might not fit on your on your on your on your iPhone or your Android. They're too long, probably. Uh, I'll just use Andrew. Um, Andrew is a Greek name which means, to my understanding, means man as opposed to a woman. When you want to differentiate between male and female, someone who is a man means a man. Someone who is manly, who as opposed to a woman. Okay. I hope you can see my beard. I'm a man. You won't find such on a woman unless it's something unusual. Okay. So I'm here to tell you I'm here to share with you on how you can achieve your dreams. Okay? How do you get to achieve your dreams? How can you achieve your goals? Okay? Many of us have had dreams, have had goals. Some people have plans of building, of having uh, huge enterprises. Some people want to be professors. Some people have different plans, I have a friend who actually told me he has a dream of building his own airport. Okay. uh, Personally, I never had that dream of building an airport, so we are all different, but we have dreams, and we all feel good when uh, our dreams are achieved. Okay. So, how do we achieve our dreams? Okay, that's the simple answer is just this. Never give up. Never give up. Never give up. These are words from a British Prime Minister called Winston Churchill, who was a war prime minister during that time, World War II. He was faced with a formidable force. There was a man called Hitler. I know you've heard of him. Uh, if you're from uh, the older generations, others are just studying about him. Uh, Personally, in my country, people went to fight for the British, to fight the Germans, because my country at that time was part of the British Empire. My grandfather specifically went to fight alongside the British to defeat Hitler. So Hitler had become uh, which word can I use? Some people use word like a menace. Hitler had disorganized the entire world. Hitler had killed people. Jews were dead, around 6 million. Africans were dead, like in Namibia, in the German colonies. I mean, the whole world was in disarray and it was at war because of one man called Hitler, who had to be defeated through a unification of a number of countries. He was that strong, okay? So this man wanted to capture Britain, okay? Um, Hitler, uh, in my understanding, Hitler's army was among the first to discover that you can actually put bombs on a plane and go drop them somewhere. So he developed warplanes called the Luftwaffe. If you're German, you will you understand what I'm saying. I don't know whether I'm spelling it well, but they were called the Luftwaffe. So others followed suit, and there was an arms race. So the British had also what they call the Spitfire. Okay, the scientist sat in his room, just a normal gentleman, like, how do I save my country from Hitler's bombardments? Because he was going everywhere, conquering. So this gentleman developed a plane for the British called the Spitfire. Okay? Now Hitler goes to France. The French, out of fear, gave up on their dreams of being independent and surrendered to Hitler without a fight. So he went everywhere, conquering the whole of Europe. Then he comes to Britain and he tells them surrender to the Führer, or the supreme leader. Hitler was now being called the supreme leader. A fellow man being called the supreme leader. That's not what God signed us for, okay? If you read the Bible will tell you that God said, let man have dominion over the birds, the fish, and the sea, the fish of the sea, the birds of the air, the beasts of the earth. And guess what? He never said dominion over fellow man, okay? So, using such words which belong to God, such titles, that's not what God told us to sign up for as human beings, calling people the Führer, supreme leader, okay? I know some of you have heard of the animal farm, where someone said all animals are equal, but some are more equal than others. Well, he did not say it well. He should have said all animals are equal, but they have different assignments. Okay? Some people are assigned to be your governors, others are assigned to be your professors, others are assigned to be your leaders, okay? But not supreme, okay? All those places we occupy as leaders belong to God, okay? It's only God who is excellent. So when you're in a place and you're called your excellency, they are not actually meaning you. They mean that you're in a place of God. So you need to occupy that place and handle it with fear, and knowing that you will be accountable to your Maker for sitting in his place, because he's the most excellent. He's the only one who is excellent. Man cannot be excellent. The Bible has already said all men are sinners. So how do you say you're excellent? So the logic behind those titles were brought by the church to make men fear. Honorable. It's only God who's honorable, for sure. When you see mortal man, we are like the grass, we wither. It's only God who's honorable. When they talk of your worship, I mean, it's only God to be worshipped. So people have misunderstood. They don't know the history of those titles. People now think they actually mean them. No, they were developed to make you humble yourself, that when you're in that place, you know that you're in the place of God. So you serve your people knowing that you are accountable to your Maker. Okay? So let's go back to what I was saying. So Hitler wanted to conquer Britain. And guess what? Britain knew Hitler was stronger than them. Britain knew they had the bombs, they had heard of the bombs, they had seen what Hitler had done, how he had captured all this. But guess what Britain had? Britain had what they call the guts, the attitude of never giving up. Okay? So what the army did, they said, you know what, let's go secure the palace of the king and let's fight this guy. So Hitler comes with his Luftwaffes. Hitler bombs London. You should watch those documentaries. Bombed London to the pulp. London was down. London was on fire. It was an inferno. Actually, the palace of the king was even, I think half of it was hit. But the army managed to repel the German army. And guess what? At the end of the day, Britain came up triumphant and defeated Hitler. Okay? So, the prime minister refused to give up. And guess what happened? When France saw the attitude of Britain, it could not believe it, how Britain managed to repel German forces. France rebels again against the Germans, like, no way. We too, we are not giving up. We are independent again, afresh. We have not surrendered. So a war started. So France allies Britain and the US and Russia. And of course, our grandfathers had to follow suit. And I remember in my at that time we used to live in kingdoms. In my kingdom called Ankole, our king had to raise about 40,000 pounds uh, to the British, to give it to the British to help. In his words, the king said, "Help me defeat Hitler." Hitler was killing the Jews. Help me kill. He said, "Help me kill Hitler." So he mobilized 40,000 pounds. It was much at that time, probably. So, um, uh, so what I'm saying is that the attitude of Britain changed the course of the war. France, that had surrendered, decided to join the war afresh against the Germans. Okay, so at the end of the day, Hitler was defeated and is now read in history books. Okay, so as someone who was defeated, so what I want you to learn is you should never give up. Okay, never give up on your dreams. In my next series, I'll keep talking about how you shouldn't give up, how you can achieve your dreams. Um, I hope this has helped you, and I hope it is in your heart, not just in your head. Okay, thank you very much. See you next time.